Hey, what's going on, guys? St. Edwards here. Welcome back to the Ski Channel, Swift Coding for Everyone. We're going to continue on in lesson 2.5, talking about collections, and we're going to go ahead and finish up our lesson on arrays. So go ahead and open up a new playground, and let's get back started. All right, so we're going to declare a new array, and we're going to call this names again. And we're going to just, you can make up whatever names you want to. And I'll say James, Mark, Matthew, and we'll say John. All right. Now, I know I showed you in the last video that you can add a name by just doing this, by going names dot append, and you can say Paul. And then you can do another one. You can say names dot append, and you can go Saul. But that can get a little tedious, right? So you can also do this. You can also use the plus equal sign to add more than one. So you do it this way. So it'll be names, and then you do the plus equal, and then you can do several more to the array. So we'll say Noah. Let's say Rebecca. Say Mary. So now you got three more names that we've added to the array, right? All right, so we can click over here on this little square on the right side in the right panel, and you can see all of these names that showed up, including Paul and Saul. And remember, they're all in order. All right, so we'll do this. And as you can see, you only see 5 of the names right now, but over here there's a little scroll. I know you can't see it, but you can scroll within this too. And as you can see, we've got Saul, Noah, Rebecca, and Mary down there as well. All right, and you can also print this in the console area, but you know, it's just another way of looking at it. And you can also see the indexes as well for each of the different names, starting with James at 0, and then you got Mary at index 8. All right. Now, something else you can do with arrays is, let's say if you were like, you know, trying to put these in order or something, I don't know, and you wanted something to appear, you know, before James, you can do this. So you can go names dot insert. And when you see this, one of the methods that pops up, one of the first ones that pops up should be the insert new element at index, or it says int. And so what you do is you go ahead, hit enter, and you can say, we got a lot of people that are not in here. We can say, I don't know, let's make up a name. So we can say 0, because James is currently at 0, right? So now, as you can see over here in the right panel, Marcus showed up. You know what we just did at 0. You can also do that. You can do that for any index actually. So if you wanted somebody at 1, you could do that. 2, 3, you know, all the way up until the last number in our array currently right now. So you can do that for any of them, any position. Something else you can do is you can remove them the same way. So you can say remove. Oh, I call the array first, names dot remove at index, you know, whatever. So you can say remove at index, let's say 6. And it's removed Saul. So now, if we were to print our array, you'll see that Saul has been removed, and then they just, you know, it just moves up. So now we only have Marcus, James, Mark, Matthew, John, Paul, Noah, Rebecca, and Mary. All right. Cool. We got that. Something else you can do is you can do the remove all. I know you've probably seen it. So you can go names dot remove all, and it'll remove everything, you know, all the items from the array, and then you'll have an empty array again to work with. All right, but there's just so much that you can do. Um, of course, majority of this stuff you may not use, first starting off, but there's just so much that you can do with these things. Something else I want to show you guys is that you can add two arrays together. So let's just say this. So we got, so let's say var new array equals, or actually let's do this. Let's say var first array equals, let's say 1, 2, and 3, and then let's say var second array equals 4, 5, 6, or whatever you like to put in there, you can put in there. 4, 5, 6. All right, and then let's say let my array equals first array, and then you use the plus operator, second array, and you'll see over in the right panel that they just they'll go in order. So it'll be the first array first. See 1, 2, 3, and then you got 4, 5, 6. All right. So at index 0, we have 1, 2, 3 that belongs to the first array, and then we got the second array in there as well, all the way to the 6 at the 5th index. So remember that arrays are 0 based. Start off at 0, not 1. All right. So you got that. You can also do something with an array inside of an array. So now you can go. So now that we've got the first array and the second array, we can do this. We can say let my new array equals, and then we'll go. You gotta do the brackets, all right? If you want to do an array inside of an array, and so we'll go first array, and then we'll do comma, and then you'll go second array. And you can even choose what indexes you want, these arrays to appear in. So as you can see over here in our right panel, we've got a set of double brackets. So we've got not only do we have the one on the outside, but we also got, of course, the ones in the inside that separates the array. All right, so we have two arrays. So we can do this. So we can go. Let first. I'll just do ARR equals, and then we'll say 0. Oh, whoa, nope, not that. Let first array equals my new array, and then you go 0. All right, so now the 1, 2, 3 will show up. So the 1, 2, 3 is going to be the first array. All right, that shows up in the collection, and then now you can even pick what index you want them to show up at inside of it. So you can say let first index equals my new array, and you can go 0, 0. Alright, so now this should show 1. Yep, it does. So the number 1 shows up because it's the first. First of all, we selected the first array to be first, or it already is first, but we called it by up there by saying let first ARR equals my new array, and at the 0 index, and then the way you would call the actual first index is by doing the double 0, because arrays are 0 based, right? And so inside of that first array, the 0th index is the number 1. All right, cool. All right, guys, that's it for this lesson. Stay tuned for more on the Ski channel. Swift coding for everyone. Take care.